Alrighty, hey, Tony here, Random Adventures 2.0. Where are we at and what are we doing? Well, we're in Monument Valley and we're going to take a 17-mile dirt road around Monument Valley. So if you're ready, I'm ready. I'm kind of waiting for the sun to get on the right side, but we loop around. We go way out there. So here we go. Oh, by the way, the car's that way. All right, come on. All right, we're back in the car. So it was only $8 to get in here, and that's not bad at all for a 17-mile drive. It's dirt road, so we're going to wind our way around. Now, there are tour buses here as well, and it takes you to a couple different spots, but there's so many people that usually take tour buses, we're just going to drive it. Because then we can take as long as we want and stay no matter where we want. So, all right, I got to get the car started. Here we go. So the road is going to be bumpy, so it's probably going to shake around a little bit on the camera, but hey, it's a dirt road that's got bumps in it. Yeah, definitely a bumpy road. So this road is somewhat maintained, but it is going to be mostly dirt the whole way around. But look at those. So there's three types of monuments. There is the first one, which is a mesa, and that was a very large one in our intro. That was off to the behind me right when I said, hey, we're going to go to the car. That would be considered a mesa because it's very large, or in the first stage of disintegration. And then the ones straight ahead, those are known as buttes. So butte is the second stage, and then there's the last stage, which is spire, and we'll see some of those as well. You know, that one there to the left, that one and the right, it looks like hands. So looks like hands. So that one straight ahead, the very large one, that would be a mesa. Oh, we got a nice downhill here. Yeah, the old Subaru Outback is doing some off-roading. Oh, that would make a great picture right there. Yep, it would. That tree just coming out of the top with the silhouette behind it, the sun. Oh, that's awesome. All right, the first ones that I said looked like hands, they're actually called mittens. So I was going to say like an oven mitten, but yeah, they're called mittens. So that one that we saw was East Mitten. So there's several of them. There's three of them out there that we just saw. All right, this one here is called Merrick. And he's one of the early prospectors in this valley that was looking for silver. That is pretty awesome. Look at the shadows coming down across the side of it. I wonder if anybody's climbed them. Not sure. So the road's flattening out here down in the valley. We're not completely down in the valley, but look at all the dust cloud. All right, so we're stirring up some dust in the valley. All right, I gotta pull in here and get another picture. Okay, this one here is called Elephant Butte. Look at that. Now that's a butte. A little humor. All right. There's another good look at the elephant. Yeah. Not. Oh, you know what? I do see. Okay, if you look at that, it does look like an elephant. So over on the left side would be the back of the elephant. You can see at the right side, you can see that little piece that sticks up near the bottom. That's the trunk. And then the part up above that on the right side would be its head. Yeah, it looks like an elephant. Oh, that is so cool. I was trying to figure out elephant. Why do they call it Elephant Rock? All right. So we're just continuing to climb right now. So we're going up from the Elephant Rock to our next spot. Yeah, look at, now that the sun is shining on this side of it, you can see the colors. They're starting to really show up now. Oh, look at that. Look at those 3 spires off to the side. That is too cool. Those 3 spires, they're called 3 sisters. There's a good look at it. Yeah, that is cool. All right, so on to the next spot. Okay, this is the next one. This is a camel. Yeah, it does look like a camel. That's cool. All right, let's keep going. Okay, right out after Camel Rock, the road becomes one way. So you kind of split off to the right, and we're gonna go around that mesa, around the whole thing. Yeah, and it's a smoother road. It's still bumpy, but it is smoother. Yeah, so we're just continuing to work our way around that big mesa in the center, and we're just on the right side of it now, just going down through this dirt road. So there's no more signs yet, but I think we're coming up on a couple. All right, so this one's the hub, and the hub is that little one way out there. Yeah, and then directly across of it, the one that we're going completely around is that one right there. That's the big one right in the center. Now that's a mesa, so that's called the Rain God Mesa. Oh, look at the Subaru. It's looking good. Yeah, so the hub is way out there, so that's why I had to take a picture of it, zoom in. It's a little blurry, but let's get to the next one. Yeah, so the Rain God Mesa, which is the geological center of the park, is, like I said, to the left there and a little bit straight ahead. And that one, the medicine men used to pray and so forth for rain for the valley. And they say on the south side you can see black streaks from natural aquifers that run out of the that seep out of the rock. I'm gonna see if I can find that. Yeah, there's a good look at it. So you can see those little black streaks running down the side of the Rain God Mesa. So that is the natural aquifers that seep out water into the valley here. All right, let's get to the next spot. Okay, directly across from the Rain God Mesa, this is a Thunderbird Mesa. So that is directly across from it. So this is looking, if we were coming around the one way, this would be on the right side. Yeah, so there, it looks like there's a hiking trail. Or no, it says no hiking. Okay, I'm sorry. So I thought, I didn't see the round circle with the X on it. So that's that. So let's get turned around here and get down the dirt and dusty road. Climbing up to the next spot. This is a good look across the valley there, back where we came from. So on my left is the Rain God Mesa, and I'm going to find out what this is right here. Okay, our next spot, well actually our next 2 spots. So right there is the sand aquifers that we're looking at across there. And then if you go this way, you're going to see 3 spires, 3 more spires. And then way out there in the distance to the left of those spires, you can see a single spire way out there, and that's called Totem Pole. Man, if I could walk out there and get in those spires, I wonder if I get inspired. Okay, I should stop. Alrighty, well, after that kind of dad joke about walking in the spires, if I get inspired, I was getting in the car ready to leave, and I saw these guys with this shirt on. So I got back out and I asked one of them, what does this shirt mean? So you guys want to turn around and show us the shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Chad's Junior Rangers. And I'm going to tear up because I already know the story. But all these guys are brothers. So there was 7 brothers, correct?
Right.
All right. So out of 7 brothers, the one brother was actually named Chad. And I'm going to turn the camera around. All right, so we just turned around so I can see them better with the lighting. So the first one here.
I'm Wayne.
Okay, this is Wayne.
Bruce.
And there's Bruce.
Mark.
Matt.
Greg.
Nathan. Oh, that is so awesome. So, Wayne, do you want to tell the story about the shirt, about your brother Chad?
Okay, well, this is actually a picture of him posing with his Junior Ranger hat that he bought 10 years ago when we went and hiked down in Moab. And so we got that. And he was also, we have a video of him skipping and saying Junior Rangers. So he could probably do it better.
Okay.
But, so that was kind of like the inspiration of the shirt. And so since we're getting together again, it's, like I said, it's been 9 years since I've been able to get together, but
wow,
it's been 8 years since you guys did it, right?
Right.
Wow.
So every few years we've tried to just to get together as brothers, and I say it's been 2 years ago since we lost Chad, and wanted to kind of tribute to him. And you know, one thing that we lost him to suicide, you know, and that's really tough. So you know, just people out there and ourselves, you know, if you're trouble and having troubles, you know, talk to someone. If you're
absolutely
ask questions. You know, we didn't really know before how to, you know, ask questions, or
right.
We're still learning how to deal with that kind of stuff. So it's a hard thing, but a good thing to help people moving forward that
absolutely,
you know, that have suffered from it as well. You know,
and there's way too much of that around. You know, it just seems like there's a lot of anxiety and stuff, and a lot of people are troubled nowadays. You know, and just this tribute is just amazing, guys. Yeah.
So we just hope people talk.
Absolutely.
You know, if you're having troubles, talk about it. You ask people about it, and so.
Absolutely. So how long are you guys here for?
A couple days. A couple days. We'll head back out on Friday.
Okay.
Just kind of touring around Valley of the Gods and natural bridges.
Oh, very neat.
Touring around.
Neat.
So our brother Mark here, he's the illustrator. So he's the one that designed the shirts for us.
Oh, really?
So that's
Yeah,
what he
let
does
me
for
get a
living.
close-up of that back.
So-
Can you spin that around? Alrighty. Look at that. That is just amazing. And then on the front is, again, Chad.
It's a silhouette of
silhouette.
an actual picture of him.
Actual
He's able
picture.
to
And that's his signature too. That's his,
integrate it.
Oh, my goodness.
We got the 7 stars, or the one highlighted for him.
he's in the middle, so it goes. If we go left to right, so it's like Nathan, Matt, Wayne, Chad, Bruce, Greg, Mark.
Oh, that is amazing. Man, I really appreciate you guys sharing that story with me and for our viewers. And guys, if you you know, watching this and you know of anybody that even just looks a little depressed, ask questions. Yeah, ask questions before it's too late, and get together like these brothers are. That's amazing. I really appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. Alrighty, yeah. And I'm going to teach you something real quick, but it's Random Adventures, and it goes 2.0, just like that. Can we get a 2.0? Alrighty, on 3. 1, 2, 3. 2.0. Alrighty, guys. All right, great meeting you. All right, thank you.
What's your YouTube channel?
It is Random Adventures 2.0. Alrighty, guys, that was amazing. Thank you again so much for sharing about your brother Chad with me. I'm just really appreciate how you guys get together as brothers, and I am just so sorry to hear about your brother Chad and his story, but he does live on in your memories, and yeah, and there is too much suicide, especially with our vets, those that served. You know, it's something that we got to be very conscious of with those around us. You know, there's a lot of military vets that end up committing suicide. I don't know the numbers. I've heard the numbers, and it's a lot, and it shouldn't have to happen. All right. Well, thank you guys again. and comment and say hi every once in a while. All right. Oh, look at those 3 stray dogs trying to find some shade. All right, so they're drinking the last of the water. Look at these guys. Oh, they are so cool. Yeah. I could take you guys home with me, but I don't think you'd fit because, yeah, I don't think you will. So they drank all the water. Like I said, they've had some tortillas and some cheese. So I think they'll be good for a while. They're going to lay in the shade here for a little bit. All right, so here we go. Say goodbye. Goodbye, guys. See ya. I'm going to pick that up because leave no trace. Alrighty, so they're all crunched under that rock for shade. Yeah. All right. We'll see you, buddies. All right. So this one is Spearhead Mesa. So there's a good look at that one. So Spearhead Mesa is actually number 9. Oh, I'm getting confused. Yep. So Spearhead Mesa, number 9. All right. So now we got to get to the next one. Yeah, everything on the right side is still the Spearhead Mesa. So that's one of the largest and the most panoramic in the whole park. So that's pretty neat. Oh, look at that. Look at that one right in front of us. With a little bit of wearing out underneath of it is being held up on a little pedestal. That is too cool. Yeah. Man, I gotta stop and get a picture of this. Yeah, I snapped a couple pictures, so I'll overlay a couple of those pictures right here. Got one of the Subaru with that mesa in the background. Really cool. And that rock just kind of sitting there on a pedestal. So right up here is going to be a Code Talker Point. So in the last episode, we went to that Burger King, and at the end of the video, they have that little display inside of Burger King about the Code Talkers. All right, so Spearhead is named that for the butte because of this right here, this spire that's attached to that Spearhead Butte, because it looks like an arrowhead or a spearhead. Yeah. Let's get out and take a look at this valley. Okay, so this is the Spearhead Spire, and it's attached to the Spearhead Butte. But look out across that valley. Wow, that is awesome. That dirt road way over there, that's the one we got to go up. And if you look straight across, right there, out there, way out there, there's a mountain with snow on it. All right, so we were just up there. Now that's Code Talker, Navajo Code Talker Outpost. So that's what that one's also called up there. But this is a Cly Butte, and that's this one right here. Oh, look how high that is. Yeah, that's got a sheer face on it. And you see the chunks that are broken off. They're laying down there on the bottom of it. Yeah, and this is all sand. Look at that sagebrush. Yeah, I don't see any snakes yet. I hope we see one on this trip. There's a sand tornado. A sand tornado blowing around out there. I didn't quite get it at first, but there it is. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm in the car. Look at that sandstorm. Oh my goodness. So it's coming all up over the back of our car. I don't want to put my window down. Look at it blowing out there. So straight ahead, that is what's called north window. Yeah, that truck kind of gives you a little bit of scale. But there's the thumb. That's a spire. So that's called the thumb. All right. So we're going to head out. And I believe that's the last one on my list. So, yeah, look at all the sand blowing. Yeah, it's rushing up that corridor right there. Yeah, it has a lot to do with the cars going down the road, but if it wasn't windy, it wouldn't be blowing. But it is windy. Alrighty, so the rock to the right of us that we're going to be going down here, that's the Camel, so we're right back to where we made our loop around the center stone. So that was that center mesa. So we're working our way back out. Hey, there's the Three Sisters again. All right. Yeah, those are basically landmarks, really. So they probably used a lot of this stuff for landmarks as they were traveling across different places. All right. Yeah, just this is another world, basically. It doesn't even look like I'm in America. So it's crazy that we have so much diverse landscapes within the country. Oh, look at the sand blowing. It's sandblasting my car. If it was rusty, I'd be sandblasting the rust off. But it's not rusty. Yeah, this is bumpy. Yeah, you can see the sand blowing. There's two more puppies. Aw. They're looking around for food. As cars go by, they get excited because maybe they're gonna get a treat. Yeah, you can see that car in front of me is clouded by sand. Yeah, a lot of sand blowing. When that wind kicks up, boy, the sand just blows. That is cool. Oh, that's a sand tornado. It's twisting. Ah, there it goes. Yeah, and then it clears up. So, yeah, that would be pretty amazing to get caught in a big sandstorm. That's nothing compared to what it can get like out here. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. That's a great look again. Sun's on the right side. Perfect. All right, so we're exiting the valley, and we got one little hill climb here to make. It's gonna be bumpy, but let's get on up this thing and say goodbye to Monument Valley. Yeah, this is awesome. So the roughest part of the road is this beginning and the end. All right, so we got switchbacks that we're going around, but the Subaru's handling them awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I just pulled back up here into the parking lot. Look way out there in the desert. Look at the sand blowing. Wow. It's gonna be windy. Okay, we just exited the park. Man, that was a great tour. Actually, it was 17 miles, but a 3-hour tour. So we were actually over 3 hours there, but man, we timed that perfect because the wind kicked up just as we were ending, and now it's blowing, and really a lot. I just checked the weather. It's supposed to be very windy, like 28-mile-an-hour winds until 6 p.m. tonight. So yeah, everything looks hazy right now because of the sand that's in the air. Man, I'm glad I got these sunglasses on. I get sand in my eyes. So you can see the sand blowing across the road right ahead of us. Well, I'm gonna maybe go somewhere and figure out what we're doing next. All right, let's drive through this sandstorm. Well, it's not really a storm, but alrighty, here we go. Yeah, I found a little place off the road. I don't want to go too far out Route 63, but there's little pull-offs. So I think I'm going to sit here and edit for a little while, let that wind kind of die down a little bit. But yeah, some of the views that I saw coming out here were just simply amazing. And I know coming up further on this road, there's a spot that I want to get to do a picture. And I don't want it to be all hazy. But yeah, this is a look around at the little pullout, so I'm going to get, there's no shade, but I'm just going to pull in here a little bit and just sit for a short time. Well, this is the iconic spot in Forrest Gump where he ends his run. Right over there is mile 13, but you can see in the picture. I wish I had a better day to do this. The sun's in the wrong spot, and it's very, very windy. But hey, here you go. Here's my rendition of it. I can't run anymore after the stroke, but we're gonna get better. But this is the iconic spot where Forrest Gump ended his run in the movie. So, hey, we made it here. Alrighty, here we go. All right, so that's Scenic Highway 163. That's that iconic spot where Forrest Gump ends his run, and that was a good wait. We actually waited about maybe almost 2 hours just to get that shot because it was too windy, and it did cloud up while we sat and waited, but hey, I still think it was worth it. All right, let's get going. Yeah, I'm not making any time at all because every time I turn a corner, you get a whole nother view. Look at that. And look what's straight ahead. Look at that rock right on top of there. So, yeah, we're not too far from where we just saw the Forrest Gump site where he ended the movie. But the landscape just keeps changing and changing the further we go. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. We're back into like a orangish, reddish rock with bands of gray mixed in on certain layers. All right, so we just pulled into Valley of the Gods. So we're going across a little wash right here. Yep. So we're gonna run out here a little bit and see what it looks like. I don't know how long this road is, but I think it's pretty long. So this is BLM land. So I think we're gonna check it out. Look at that straight ahead. That's incredible. So this is a dirt road, and it is a little bumpy, but I already saw one camper. I see one straight ahead there. But we're gonna drive out a little bit and see what we can find. Man, this is cool. So we got a nice little turn here and a drop off, and there's a car coming. I'm gonna back up and let them come through. So this road just kind of snakes around here, and you got to drop off on the right. And yeah. So I did see a sign that said impassable when wet. That was that little creek bed that we crossed, that wash. And that wash is down there to the right of us. And I think that's what cut in this groove here. So we're up on a little plateau running out. Yeah, this is beautiful. So I do see some other campers way, way out there. Straight ahead. Like I said, we're going to find a good spot. I think we're going to stay here tonight. So a lot of up and downs. And there's a camper right there. So we're going to go on past them and give them their space. This is a lot of territory out here. Yeah, nobody's home. Just coming up this rise here, and I think I found our home for tonight. So I'm gonna pull in here. Nobody's at this spot, and we got a clear view way out there. Look at that view. Oh, and there's a fire ring right there already. Let me get set up. All right, so it is so windy up here right now. So I'm on top of this little rise, and there's a truck going by. So we're parked right next to the road that runs back through here. So there's gonna probably be some traffic, but that wind is still blowing really hard. But look at that way out there, that spire that's sticking up out there. I don't know if you can hear me. Like I said, it's really, really windy. Yeah, and there's some butte, and that's our fire ring right over there. So it says it's gonna die down at 6 o'clock, but it's almost 6 now. It's blowing hard. So I cannot put a tarp up, so I'm gonna have to figure something else out. Maybe I'll just sleep in the car. I don't know. I'd like to get out and sleep in the cot out in the open, just like a little cowboy camp. All right, let me figure that out. I gotta see what this wind's gonna do. But there's a storm coming across the valley there too. Look at the size of that beetle. Yeah. Look at him. He's huge. Yeah, that is a big beetle. Wow. Bugs in the desert are huge. Okay, I have you inside the car here to block the wind. Look how that screen's popping in there. Look at its bowed. All right, so I am gonna put those window screens on. Now those came from Dennis. Dennis, when I saw him at the Cracker Barrel before I headed west, him and I had biscuits and gravy, and he had given me those to put on the windows so that I can keep the window down and no bugs. So I've got those on right now, and I'll tell you what, I'm getting my bed ready. I put my food up on the top here, on top of the refrigerator. I'm gonna lay down on the mattress here and take a nap. I've only gotten about 6 hours sleep in the last 2 days. I've been going hard at it. So I'm gonna let this wind die down a little bit, and I'm gonna take a little nap. So you can see it's cloudy, but like I said, I'm gonna take a nap. But look at that view. That's crazy. Both of those, that's great. All right, so hopefully it'll die down low enough that I can get that fire going. I've got plenty of firewood, like I said. Yeah, if I pull you out, you can see the wind's just blowing too hard. It's shaking the car and everything. It'll rock me to sleep, maybe. All right, talk to you in a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and close this video out. I ended up sleeping for an hour and a half, but wasn't that an amazing sunset? So I did eat something. I just ate walnuts and almonds and a few other things. Oh, I ate a Louisiana crunch cake. All right. I had to eat it before it went bad. So, all right. Well, I want to say I had an amazing day today. I met some awesome people. And I just keep thinking about Chad and the 6 brothers. That was meant to be. That was a meant to be meeting. It was a divine appointment, and just to bring awareness to suicide. You know, and like I had said earlier, there's so many of our vets that have committed suicide, and you know, a lot of times you don't know. Like the people that actually do it don't broadcast it. So that's a tough thing. And I'd like to dedicate this video to Chad. And if we can all do our part, a small part in prevention, you know, even if we can just be an ear. And like he had said earlier, the one brother, he had said, you know, ask questions. How you doing? I mean, honestly, how are you doing? And then don't stop till you get a satisfied answer, as far as, like, you can tell when someone's like, oh yeah, I'm fine. You know, people are struggling, and a lot of times we don't know it. So let's just be mindful of that. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Oh, we better cue the music. Alrighty. Yeah, so I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. We got to find out. I'll find out when I wake up. But I am going to go back to bed. I'm going to hit bed early and try to get some rest tonight. All right. So remember, it's one adventure at a time. Go out and have yourself a great adventure. And even if it's just going and stepping onto a park for the first time, even if you've never done it before, just go give it a try. All right. Tony 2.0. Oh, wait. Don't forget to hit subscribe and follow along. Hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss an episode. All right. Tony 2.0. I did it again. Out. All right. Good night. We'll see ya.